Hello, my beautiful babies. I know you guys are going, whoa, she's awful close to us. And yes, I know I have you in a little close, but I wanted to talk about something that I feel is very important. So back in the 70s, we would cover ourselves with, like, they say suntan oil and iodine, which I used to use tanning lotion called Bain de Soleil, and it was an orange jelly in like a metal tube, and basically that's what that was. So we would get just as tan as we could. Plus, I worked at a place that had a tanning bed, and she offered me free tanning services because she was really nice, along with my salary. So I got nice and extra crispy and very brown, and we thought that's what we should do. We thought that was healthy. Come to find out, that wasn't so healthy. So I have these spots. I now have this one here too. But because see, that's where the sun hits you. That's why you put a highlighter there. It's because that's where the sun hits you. So why am I talking to you guys about this, right? I know that's what you're thinking. Okay, Mel, I get to your point. Okay, I realize that I'm older and that I'm going to have wrinkles. That's part of life, plus sun damage. But, I try very hard to take care of my skin, and I want to go over some of the things with you guys. In people's icon boxes, Ipsy icon, anybody who gets the Ipsy icon, they may have been given this product this month. And so I'm really here because I want to talk to people about this product. So I have normal skin. It's like balanced is what I like to call it. I don't like to call it normal. That sounds so bad. But this stuff is supposed to take care of dark spots. See, it says dark spot toner. Well, it smells like sugared lemon. And the reason that it smells like sugared lemon is because they put the sugared lemon fragrance in it. And it does smell like sugared lemon. And I have used that much. You can just apply it with your fingers. I use that much of this one. Okay, so this broke. So my new one's in the bathroom, and I didn't want to bring it in here again because I didn't want to break it again and have to buy it again. Heather Austin was kind enough to gift me this, and I love it. So after cleansing my face with a gentle foaming cleanser, I use Kate Somerville. I use this toner and let it absorb. It takes a while. It's like a tacky toner. As you can see, my skin's kind of shiny looking, but I really like this toner. If you're going to buy a toner with your own money and you have normal balanced skin, I suggest the light. Or if you have oily skin, I suggest the light. But if your skin's dry, don't get the light. Get the one. This is one of my declutter. So I just want to be careful with it because it's broken glass. Okay, so the first step in your cleansing is a gentle, cruelty-free, vegan if possible cleanser. It can be whatever you want, whatever you have. This is a nice cleanser. This First Aid Beauty. All right. Next step after you use your cleanser is use your toner, which I just showed you. And this is a toner. So when I first got this, I was so excited to have it. And I put it all over my entire face. Now, I don't use cotton rounds because they absorb all your products and they're just a one-time use. So to me, they're a waste. I have a washing machine and dryer. I know that my dear friend Jamie from the Makeup Nurse, there's some numbers after her channel, so I'll put it on there for you guys to follow her. But I'm going to send this to her. I believe that she has oily skin. I'm going to send her this nice unopened one. I believe she has oily skin and she loves any kind of a scented product. And so she's going to like this, I believe. But anyway, what I've been doing with it is just putting a couple of drops of the liquid on my dark spots because it burns my face when I put it all over my face. So to me, that's not good when something burns your skin. I know that I talked to you guys a lot about my chemical exfoliant. I don't use physical exfoliants. I use a chemical exfoliant. So this is what I use. And Cher, here's a key. It's what it's for. She was like, I don't know what a key's for. It's to try to get your product down so that you use as much as possible. And then when it gets so far down, you cut it. But anyway, if you use a chemical exfoliant, if you've never used one before, I do not recommend this. Elf has one that I believe is best for first-time users. You put your cleanser, toner, you put your cleanser on, and then then a toner, and then this is and you let them absorb. And then you put on some moisturizer and let it absorb, and you put this on, and Elf has one that I believe is best for starting. This is not best for starting. So I'm not recommending this product for anybody, but you want to sandwich it between a moisturizer, the Elf, and I'll put the name of the Elf in the comments, and then the moisturizer. So you want to sandwich it because this stuff is strong. It really is. It's strong. It's meant to change your skin. So I don't use this and this together. On nights that I don't use this, and I didn't bring my Sunday Riley that I use in here, I should have. I use this when I'm not using the other. Okay, but I put this on these spots, and I pretty much have got them all over because of all my sun damage. But yeah, when you put on your highlighter, you want to put your highlighter like over your eyebrows here and on the high points, your cheeks here, because that's where your sun damage is. And so when you're doing your bronzer, that's also where you want your bronzer to be at, to give your face depth as you want it to be here like this, and then on your nose, because as you can see, that's where my face is colored from the sun. Okay, so at night, I use this. It's going to be in my empties, the Ole Hendrik, which it's the same person that makes this. Okay, same company. So this is the overnight mask. It's got a little bit in there. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. And, well, be gentle with your face. I used to try to push everything up, away from gravity. But this is so good. So this is what I use at night. So I use my Kate Somerville to cleanse. And then I use that busted bottle of Tear Light toner. If you have dry skin, I recommend just the Tear, not the light. Anyway, it's gone now. But I have another one for another night moisturizer. I don't want these 2 glass bottles to hit. But during the day, I've only got this much left of my day one. But this is the Ole Henderson Banana Bright Instant Glow Moisturizer for during the day. I like to moisturize my face. Sometimes I'll do my face 4 times a day. There's no limit on how many times you can do it. Everybody says do it morning and night. I do it in the afternoons a lot of times. Sometimes just if I feel like my skin feels like it needs something, I will do my skin 4 times a day of just putting some toner on it and putting some moisturizer on it. So I'm a skin fanatic. I think that this Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner, I believe, I was going to read about it, but I believe that these two do the same thing, because this burns me when I put it on, and this burns me when I put it on. So I don't know if it's just the wonderful smell, because this has a really nice smell. Of course, all their products have a really nice smell. My mom, that's all she'll use is Glow Recipe, but this isn't for dry skin. But I'm thinking I'm gonna send this to my friend Jamie, because I think that she'll really enjoy it. She likes scented things. And I'm trying to decide if I want to send her this or this, because I use my fingers like I just showed you, and I got way too much product, and you know what? It'll go bad. I've got product that I've had to squeeze down the sink, you know, and let it go down and then throw the tubes away, because I can't go through it fast enough, you know. One person can't go through all this stuff fast enough when I'm getting it out of these boxes like I do. And I just dropped my... It's not a mellow yellow video if something doesn't drop. I was gonna open this box, but I wanted to put something on my lips, because you guys know how I am about my lips. I'm gonna put my stuff back in there, take it into my room so I don't break anything. But yeah, I'm gonna send 2 of those to Jamie, because I don't want them to go bad. And it'll be the one of the blue, and then it'll be this one, unless I don't know, I'm gonna read about it. But guys, take care of your skin, you know, be careful. Don't damage your skin's barrier. You could actually end up scarring your face from using these things. And, you know, we get them in the beauty boxes, and they're pretty to look at, and they make them look like they're real healthy, and you don't realize the damage that you could actually do if you don't read about it and kind of like know what you're doing. So I think Marlena Snell is a pretty good one that knows about skin better than me. But I'm not an expert. I'm just a beauty skin fanatic. I've done so much damage to my skin, and when I'm going out in the sun now, I'm like wearing the sunscreen, and I wear, you know, the face products with sunscreen, and I have the bottle of elf spray, and I keep spraying that on my skin so that I can refreshen it. And I have a umbrella that's kind of like a parasol in a way because it blocks the UV rays. Okay, I think we've talked about that enough. I would just wanted you guys to know that there's wrinkles here now that there did not used to be before I started using that blue bottle. That blue bottle has wrinkled. I don't see where it's done any good on getting rid of these brown spots. Because if anybody gets this in their icon box, they need to know. I do not believe this has done any good on my brown spots. That blue Ole Hendrickson. I don't believe it's done any damage, but I do believe that over the brown spots, it's now wrinkled. And when I put on my foundation and my under eye concealer, I can really tell that it's wrinkled, the skin. So if you put something on your skin and it burns, I don't think it's a good product for your skin. And that's what this whole thing was about. I want you guys to be aware of the fact. I don't know how well you guys can see my skin. I was in a really bad car accident and have a really bad scar on my forehead. But I want you guys to know that if you put something on your skin and it burns, I would think it's not a good product. Or my silver tube that I showed you, you're using it too frequently and or too strong to start. When you start it, do it like once in the morning, once in the night, and put moisture on first, put it on, put moisturizer on afterwards, go to sleep, and then the next week do it, and go slow. This is your skin you're talking about. You got a lifetime worth of sun damage, so it's not going to be fixed overnight. And if it burns, I don't think that it's doing any good. And that's just what I wanted to say. I do believe that it has caused these wrinkles on this. So I may end up just giving all 3 of those to Jamie, because Jamie doesn't have the sunspots or oil. I think she's got oily skin. Okay, let's talk about Allure. That's what I'm here for. I got my Allure box, and I do not have any idea what's in it. So let's check it out together. This is Happy Mother's Day. So we'll look at, she looks awful pretty. I don't see no sunspots on her, but she looks awful tan, doesn't she? So, good makeup. Looks like we're gonna get one of the nice blushes. I love this, the Fenty blush. So let's read the Mother's Day card. Happy Mother's Day to all the incredible women and moms in our community. Thank you for being a part of our beauty family. We're excited to continue bringing you the best beauty products and making your routine even brighter. Happy Mother's Day. So that's really nice. And they did a big box, and Cher got it on Cher's Beauty. And I forget how much it cost. I think it was $95, but don't quote me. It says it was a $575 value. And I think it was 22 products, and a lot of it was perfume. So if you were interested, Cher's Beauty got the box. She bought the box and did it. So, okay, here we go. So we can get the Fenty Beauty, and this was, they actually let us choose. This box is only $25 a month, and I think this is $28. Yes. So if you were to buy this in the store, this is a $28 blush. So this is the one that I picked out. Of course, it's pink. Everybody knows what Mella's got. Mella's got pink, But you can see how much pink I've got to my skin. And by just looking at your palms, you can tell your undertone. If your palms don't have any color at all to them, you're neutral, you know, if they're like the rest of your skin. If they're pink like mine, you're cool tone. And if they're like tan, then you're warm tone. My mom's warm tone. So I picked the pink one. And this is so nice. I've had this before in another box. Not the same color. It was a different pink color. But it comes with a little paper. And here it is. This is a shade that I picked. The pink, baby pink. Petal Poppin' pink. And it's like satiny to touch it to your hand. And then you look at that and you go, whoa, it's dark. But then you look at that and that's as dark as it went on. So if you want to build it up, you know, you can build it up. That's 2. There you go, that's 3. So very, very nice blush. I'm very excited to add this to my collection. Thank you very much for the Mother's Day gift. And this Elemis is not cruelty free. So I don't like using Elemis unless I get it in a box. So I believe this is the eye cream. I guess I can put on my glasses, but let's read about it. Plumping pillow facial. You don't want it on your pillow. Wear it all night. Smooth's going on. How to use it. Smooth on. Okay. This is just a nighttime moisturizer, which is nice. I needed it because I just got rid of the other one you guys seen. But I'm fixing to get the Icon box. And one of the things that I'm getting is a Purple Elemis eye cream, which I'm going to put over the top of this. Here where this is. See, I can feel myself. It's dry right there. And it didn't used to be. So right there, that's dry. I don't know. I think that probably the only way that I'm going to get rid of this is going to a dermatologist. My dermatologist calls them sun freckles, and she told me to use Mela, M-E-L-A-B, to put on these. But I think that there is a procedure that they can do to remove the spots. I'll have to take this to my bedroom. Mommy's skincare doesn't go in here, only makeup. Okay, what else did I get? I got Ava NYC, and I got hydrating shampoo and hydrating conditioner. Now, they didn't send me bottles. They sent me foil packets, but these foil packets have got a lot in them. I know I had my glasses. I know I didn't drop them. I just put the box on top of them. I stick it in my ear. Just trying to see how many milligrams is in this. It's 10 milligrams, so it's 2 uses. It's about, you know. But I would like to try this. But I use Dove Repair shampoo and conditioner, and then I'm going to have empties I'm going to bring in here. And then the Dove mask that I do in the shower. Okay, so this, because I washed myself, but I don't want to take a shower in my office. I'm really happy to get this Fenty Beauty. That's a nice gift. I just let off the trash into the floor. Yeah. Okay. Color Wow. I love this for my hair. I love this. Wow. That's how I feel about it. Color Wow. Raise the Root Thicken Lift Spray. I guess that's how our, you know what's funny? In the 70s, this is how we wore our hair. Long, straight, flat. we didn't, we didn't poof it up. So, you know, it's like that's come back in style. But when I'm going someplace, dinner, friends, I'm going to go to a painting class with my friend. Maybe I'll put something in my hair. I don't know. That doesn't go in here. That goes in my room. It says that this is $24 for this size of bottle. I don't know how they could do the Elemis was $75 for the nighttime moisturizer, which I believe Elemis is a good product. It just isn't cruelty free. The little shampoo and conditioner, it says $28 for 600 mil. 20 mil included in the box. So I'm not going to do the math on that, but I'm going to try it. I might try it when I go on a trip. We're going to buy land in Missouri to retire, and maybe I'll take it with me this weekend. So, yeah, let's see what else we got in here. I feel like I've talked so much already, and I'm so sorry. Okay, I do know a little bit about these. Babar, how I'd pronounce that. And they're collagen firming ampules. And I believe that they're used like you would a serum. So after you've cleansed, after you've used your toner, these are your serum, and then you put on your moisturizer. And they're in a glass, which is very nice if you buy the whole package of them. But you've got to be really careful because you can cut yourself opening the little ampules. But it doesn't want to come off, which is good. This gray thing right here is how you bust the glass. This is a glass ampule. And you take this and holding it upright, you bust the glass. And that, I guess, is supposed to be one dose. I don't think I use that much because I do it with my fingers. But this is probably telling you it's one dose. This may only be one dose if you're using a cotton round, but I would just use my own fingers with it, and I would get 2 out of this. So I'm going to put it back in here so it doesn't get broken. I'm happy to try this, but I bet it's not cruelty-free because it's collagen, and they get collagen just to freak everybody out from puppies. That's the ligament that makes the puppies all nice and poofy. Yeah. So let's see. What does this say? It's got a picture of a leaf on the back. So let's see what it says. It says it's a sample, not for sale, made in Germany. And it's got a leaf on it. So it says it's 100% vegan, but it's not cruelty-free. So if it was going to be cruelty-free, it would say squalene. Squalene is vegetable-derived instead of animal-derived collagen, and it does not work as good as an animal-derived collagen. But what would you rather do? Pick a leaf and hurt a leaf, or I'm not going to finish my sentence. This came with some kind of ad. It's probably how they pay for these boxes so cheap. They sell these boxes as like a commercial, you know. Okay, my next product in here is great. It is House Labs by Lady Gaga, and it is a lip glaze, and of course it's pink. It's in guava because I like pink. No, I think everybody got the same color on this one, but I'm gonna be so happy if this is pink and not coral. Be pink, and it is. It's my shade, guys. It's my shade. Ooh, I hate these big old doe foots because they can't put as much product. If they got the big old doe foot, I like just the paddle. Oh, I feel like I need more of that. I've gotten moisturizer or that blue stuff on my eyeglasses now. This will live in here for when I do my makeup. Let's see if I can get this into the trash. And the very last thing that's coming out of our Allure box this month is by Aceology. Never heard of them. It says it's passion fruit refining lip scrub. Now it's cruelty free. See the bunny? See the bunny ears? So that makes me happy. I do use lip scrubs, and I'm gonna keep this for myself. I don't scrub. That's so pretty. I don't scrub any other part of my body but my feet and my lips. When I go to bed at night, I'll use a lip scrub. But right now I'm using Glam Light's coffee lip scrub, and it's so good. I want to eat it. I want to eat it. It's fun in my bedroom. Oh, what a smell. Not supposed to do that, guys. I don't know. What is that? It's absolutely delicious. Oh, that's so good. Aceology Passion Fruit. No wonder. Passion Fruit Refining Lip Scrub. Why I love it. Sugar granules are gritty enough to slough off dead skin. I like it in the morning too, and at night, and with my kikis over it. And in turn, make your lips silky soft, but not so harsh that you'll feel chapped and raw. It gently buffs chapped lips to create a smooth, even canvas for your lipstick. And it smells sweet and like passion fruit. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Okay, so how you use it? Squeeze a teeny bit, like I just did, onto a clean fingertip and massage the scrub in circular motions over your lips for about 30 seconds. Rinse it away. Don't eat it. Rinse it away because you're eating dead skin. And treat your lips to balm. Kiki's lip gloss. Rinse it away and treat your lips to balm and or color like your new lip gloss. Retail price is $29. So for this bag this box that I paid $25 for, we got a $29 lip scrub. We got $24 for the texturizer, make our hair look bigger on top. And it's a good brand too. It's good for your hair. We got the House Labs Lady Gaga. It says Lady Gaga and guava. Looks like a tongue teaser. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm done here. Okay, the plumping nighttime Elemis. That was $75. The Lady Gaga was $26. Okay, so let's keep count. $29, $24, $26, $75. And yes, Elements does sell for $75. Very expensive. And then that beautiful blush for $28. So if we just go by 20s, that would be 20, 40, 60, and then that would be 80. It would be over 80, but, and then this is 75. So we'll go 75 to 100. But this box this month is worth over $150 if you were to go and buy all these goodies in a store. So I'm sorry that I've made this so long talking to you guys. I just really see, I seen this in the icon box, and I don't want anybody to hurt their skin with it. Be very careful with your skin. You don't want to damage your skin's barrier, you know. And I take such good care of my skin, and I don't want anybody to hurt their skin. And if you want to use a chemical exfoliant so that you don't make micro tears in your skin, Elfa's got one that I recommend that you start with. And moisturizer, skin exfoliant, chemical skin exfoliant, and then moisturizer. And you want to let it sink in. Also, never ever ever put any kind of exfoliant, whether it's chemical or chemical, on your nose, because the skin on your nose is so thin. So don't ever put it there, even if you're a seasoned professional with this. I use this like every night, and I don't put it on my nose. It doesn't go on your nose. It doesn't belong there. But this is Medicate. So I hope you've enjoyed my rant on skincare. You also got those two little things. I didn't do the price of them, that shampoo and conditioner. But I believe that Allure is like the best beauty box you can get. But of course, I'm a skin junkie. But I got a beautiful blush and a lip gloss out of it. So I know that I would look better if I had on my makeup. But I really just want to talk to you guys more about skincare and taking care of your skin than I did beauty. So if you got any questions, you can always put them below. If you're friends with me on Instagram, I'll be happy to talk to you in private. Those of you that are family and friends that have my Facebook, I'll talk to you on Instant Messenger if you'd like. You can always call me. That's what I'm here for. I love you guys. I hope you have a good night, and love your skin you're in. You only have one, and I wish in the 70s we would have known not to do what we were doing, but we didn't. We thought we were being healthy. If you were not tan, you were not healthy. So I was very healthy. Now that I'm 62 years old, I'm not so healthy, you know. So I gotta take care of my skin. I love you. I'm gonna quit rambling. Lady Guava. Good night, guys. Mwah.